Also, I want to begin by thanking the Middlesex Borough Republican Organization and the residents of the borough for having given me the opportunity to serve as mayor. Over the past 2 years, we experienced tough economic times and high unemployment, placing a burden on many of our borough's residents. Under Republican control, the governing body worked hard to stabilize the local municipal taxes and institute strong financial practices aimed at controlling costs while maintaining essential services. The borough was able to secure a higher bond rating from Standard & Poor's that resulted in the borough being able to obtain lower interest rates, saving us money in bonding the debt of previous obligations. The financial measures implemented leave the borough in a much better financial position. As the economy continues to improve, the borough must be carefully expand needed services while continuing to keep in place the strong financial controls that brought us to this point. We initiated a review of our existing borough ordinances, policies, and fees to ensure that they are relative and up to date, and that is ongoing. Through the efforts of our local Board of Health, borough entered into an agreement with Middlesex County for the provision of public health services. The agreement with the county reduced our costs for public health services by almost 50%, while at the same time keeping in place services protecting our community. Under Republican control, we were also successful in developing a shared service with Middlesex County for the provision of fire prevention services without compromising those services. The borough also took steps to improve communication with our residents by redesigning the borough website, offering the ability to stay connected using Twitter, enabling residents to stay updated via announcements through the police department using the municipal community alert system. Improvements were also made to the municipal building, allowing a greater usage of the facility. I'm also hopeful that the borough will continue to move forward and finalize the agreement to partner with Middlesex County in a solar energy savings program. The program would provide solar energy to reduce the cost at our municipal facilities. It is anticipated that the program could result in an annual savings of $150,000 to $200,000 per year over the 15-year term of the project. I'm also pleased to report that the Planning Board last night approved the Gateway redevelopment project. The project calls for a 146-unit apartment complex located along Lincoln Boulevard across from B and C streets. The area is considered brownfields property due to contamination of the site from the former Chemray factory. The site has lain vacant for many years, yielding virtually no tax revenue. This project should generate much needed tax revenue and spur additional development along Lincoln Boulevard as envisioned in the borough's redevelopment plan. The Planning Board is also very close to readopting a revised master plan for the borough. The plan is in draft form and should be approved early in 2012. I'm also pleased, as was mentioned here tonight, that FEMA has approved a $2.5 million grant in hazard mitigation funds to acquire privately owned flood-prone properties. This grant award is a result of a tremendous amount of work done by the borough with the health department consultant Joanne Bergen on behalf of property owners who continuously suffered as a result of flooding. It is my hope that the borough will continue to pursue FEMA funds for a variety of mitigation programs to assist as many property owners as possible. I hope that in conjunction with the Greenbrook Flood Control Project, Middlesex will begin to see relief from the impacts of future flooding by continuing with a comprehensive flood control program. I'm also very thankful for the many hours of service both John Madden and especially John Sweeney have devoted to the Greenbrook Flood Control Commission. These are but a few of the accomplishments that were achieved in a short 2-year time limit. I greatly appreciate the work and support of both last year's council and this year's governing body in moving these initiatives forward. I also want to take the opportunity to recognize and thank the staff of the borough for their service to our residents. I appreciate all the help I received from our borough clerk's office, Kathy, Linda, and Darcy, from our finance office, Andrea and Carolyn, our tax collector, Tanya, Frank Betts, our tax assessor, John Obrecht, and the Middlesex County Department of Public Health, Judge Basak, Judge Fackelman, and our court staff, Liz, Vanessa, and Dolores, Jim Ioke, the construction department staff, Barry, Karen, Michelle, John, and Angelo. I want to thank Dina, Sheila, and Sally from our recreation department and Office of Senior Services, Chief Young and the members of the Middlesex Police Department, Acting DPW Superintendent Robbie Heisch and the staff of our Public Works Department, Maylin Ho, our library staff. I also want to thank Michael Crasatello, our borough attorney, Tom Harris, our borough engineer, and the many other professionals who have served us over the past 2 years. I want to extend my appreciation to Chief Mott and the members of the Volunteer Fire Department, to Frank Oliver and the members of the Rescue Squad, Jack Costa and the members of our Office of Emergency Management for their dedication and the countless hours of their personal time spent in service to the borough. I especially want to thank the many volunteers who serve on our borough's boards and committees and contribute their time and energy in making Middlesex a better place to live. Finally, I would like to address those members of our community who continually look for negative aspects in addressing the problems and challenges facing our borough. It's easy to cling to the status quo and to turn away from the challenges of change because of the uncertainty it brings, or to continue to be critical about our problems without offering a solution. We are trying to move Middlesex forward and must step forward to identify these solutions to our problems, or step aside and let others who are willing to serve guide our community. The incoming administration must continue to think out of the box and challenge past ways of doing things to achieve change that will move the borough forward. Change does not come easy. It takes hard work and tough decisions. In closing, I want to express my sincere appreciation to my wife Amelia for her dedication to the borough as Vice President of the Middlesex Board of Health, and for all of her support, from assisting in my campaigns for mayor to dealing with the many hours my duty as mayor have impacted our own family life. I am truly appreciative of all her support. I wish Mayor-elect Dobies and his administration, Councilman-elect Packish, and Councilman-elect Jenkins the very best in working to continue to meet the needs of the borough. Thank you. And with that, we will have resolution 297, 29711, authorizing the governing